Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
It's a brand new segment on the show. You go out on a date and they don't call you back. Well, we're going to call them for you and find out why. Today we've got Jennifer from Bellevue on the phone. Jennifer?
Hi.
Okay, you want to get a hold of a guy named Mike who hasn't called you back. What's the story with him?
I met Mike at a bar, and we went on a date.
Okay.
Yeah.
You met him at a bar, and what'd you guys do on your first date?
He actually took me paddleboarding, which I'd never done before, and I think he was very good at it.
And I have to say, brave for getting in a bikini on the first date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't really a big deal. I'm not super coordinated.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Mike. I was like, Mike was wearing a bikini on your first date?
I
Interesting.
like this guy.
All right, so you guys went paddleboarding. You had a good time. The date seemed to go well?
Yeah, it went really well. I mean, I was a little hesitant just because I'd never done it before, and he seemed pretty good at it. And I fell in at one point, but then he sort of like jumped in and, to make me feel less embarrassed, which was nice. And I thought we had a really nice time and a good connection. We were talking about Europe and how we both kind of want to travel. And, you know, I don't know, it's good.
How did it end?
I mean, we kissed. It was really nice.
Is that all that happened? Just a kiss?
Yeah.
So you enjoyed your date with Mike?
It was really nice. It was like very sweet. I thought it was like a really good connection, which is why, but he hasn't called me in 4 days, so I'm sort of...
4 days.
Yeah.
That's not a whole lot of time, but you're that concerned where you felt like you wanted to do the second date update.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like most guys call me like in 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
I agree with her. I think if it's been 4 days, I would get worried.
All right.
Yeah,
So
to a point where you would, okay, we'll go with it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just
going to be
I'm
quiet.
with
We're
her.
going to roll with the punches
All
here.
right, Jennifer, we're going to give him a call right after this. You're prepared to hear whatever he has to say, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, he may think that you don't give him enough space already.
Seriously. All right, Jennifer, we're going to call Mike and find out why he's not getting back to you in your second date update right after this song.
Second date update.
All right, Jennifer is on the phone with us now. She went out on a date with Mike 4 days ago, and she wants to know why Mike hasn't called her back yet. Now, Jennifer, you heard what happened the other day when we did this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And you still want to hear what he has to say?
I just want to know what's up, and I feel like he's going to be more honest this way than...
All right.
You
Okay,
know.
we're going to call him right now. Hopefully he'll answer, and we'll see what he says.
Hello?
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
How are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. You got a second?
I'm sorry, who is this?
This is Brooke and Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station moving 92.5.
Okay.
I wanted to talk to you real quick about a mutual friend we have, someone named Jennifer. You went out on a date with her a few days ago. Everything seemed to go fine. You two crazy kids went paddleboarding, and since then you haven't gotten in contact with her.
Sorry, this is a little bit strange. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say here.
Well, honestly, she just emailed us and wanted to know why you haven't gotten back to her after she thought you guys had a great date.
And she reached out to you guys to see instead of just getting in touch with me and asking?
Yep. So why haven't you called her back?
Well, I've been really busy at work, so to be quite honest, it's a busy time for me right now, and I was planning on calling her as soon as things sort of cleared up, but
Mike, that sounds like...
that's not a brush off. Honestly, that's really sort of what happened. So
Well, and it's only been 4 days.
Right.
Like, how long do you normally take before you call a date back?
me personally,
Yeah.
we had a good date. I was going to maybe see what she was doing this weekend, something like that, but I'm not going to hop on the phone the day after the date. Even as good as this date was, once things cleared up at work, I was going to get in touch with her. So.
Right. So does that concern you a little bit that she emailed us to call you after only 4 days?
Yeah, it's just a little, that's a little strange that she would go to such great lengths to sort of figure this out. Yeah, I guess she's called once or twice and maybe dropped me a text or something, but...
Jennifer?
Yeah, hey.
Hey, Jennifer's on the phone right now, Mike. Anything
I should have known. I should have known.
Jennifer, you seem kind of like a stage 5 clinger right now, to be honest with you.
I'm not. I really am not.
Are you embarrassed?
I mean, you can say that, but it seems like the evidence is pointing to that.
No, I don't know. It felt like a long time.
All right, so are you kind of embarrassed, Jennifer, that you freaked out after 4 days and had a radio station call him to see why he wasn't getting back to you?
Yeah, of course. Of course. I don't know. I thought, and one of my friends thought it would be a good idea, too, so now I'm mad at her.
Guessing that friend's single?
Yeah. Yeah, very much so.
All right, Mike, has this freaked you out too much to where you don't want to go on a second date with her now?
I mean, honestly, yeah, it's just a little, it's not to be mean, but it's maybe just a little bit too much for me.
Okay,
you know?
well, Mike, what if I offer to pay for you guys to go on your second date? The show will pay for your date. Would you do it then?
I mean, you're going to make me seem like a jerk here, but it's just, I'm sorry, man. Like, it's just a little bit too much. I'm really busy and I'm focusing on work, and we had an awesome date. But honestly, if this is happening after 4 days, it's just all signs point to maybe a little bit more than I'm able to sort of commit to right now.
Mike, it could be such a great story someday at your wedding.
Yeah, I mean, if that wedding is being planned right now, then I have problems because
I was going to say Jennifer is actually sitting there at her house right now with a wedding dress on, waiting.
No, I mean, Jennifer, you were really awesome, and I think, like I said, I think you're really cute, and we had a good time. And I'm sure maybe later on, who knows what will happen, but it's nothing you need to do right now. But.
All right, Jennifer, I'm sorry. Maybe you jumped the gun a little bit.
Yeah.
There is somebody out there for you, though. Trust me.
Yeah, I'll try and be more patient next time, I guess.
Okay. And when you find him, don't text him 89 times, okay?
Wasn't 89 times.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke wants them to go out so bad.
I know. I feel bad for her.
Text us 78592. What do you think about that? Should he still take her out? I don't know. There are very few places that you're guaranteed to find love.
Okay.
Craigslist would be probably number one.
Yeah.
And then at a bar. Right?
Oh, yeah. Those are...
We're doing love in quotation marks, correct?
No.
Love/restraining order?
No, love is something you can fix at the free
one
clinic.
person's and one person's restraining order is another person's passion. Let's just remember that.
Okay.
Hey, Doug, what's up, man?
What's up, Jubal?
Not much. Doug emailed us about a girl that he met at a bar named Shauna, right?
Yes, sir.
So tell us a little bit about Shauna.
Well, man, me and a buddy of mine, we went to see a Seahawks game in a sports bar.
Mm-hmm.
It was packed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, typical Seahawks crowd. Everybody was rowdy. Everybody was on tilt, man. Everybody was pretty drunk.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that you would say that because normally people don't ever drink while watching football.
It's a sober sport.
Strange.
Right?
So you found the one bar where everybody was just getting hammered watching the Seahawks game. Weird.
So, how did you meet this girl in the madness of it all?
She had like a little half Jim Zorn shirt, you know, and I was like, man, this chick has a Jim Zorn shirt on. It's like a retro throwback jersey.
So did you just go talk to her?
No, I kind of, I moseyed my way over to her. I didn't, I wasn't, I got game, man. I'm not going to just go pop in.
Doug, you sound like a mosey-er, too.
Yeah.
You do. I can picture you moseying over to her,
He didn't
cuddling
get
up
over-
next to her at the bar.
It sounds like it took him till the third quarter.
No, it was like early fourth quarter. But
Okay.
But you finally got up the nerve to talk to her, and obviously you guys hit it off.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, the excitement of the game. So it was just like we were high-fiving, and I could tell she was flirting.
Right.
She was really flirty.
Remember, he's got game.
Well, I mean, the Hawks were driving. We were in what's called the red zone.
Thank you.
Right? And that was for you, Brooke. I just wanted to explain that to you.
That's cute, honey.
It's like we were doing shots, so we were pretty lit up. So I told her, I said, listen, if the Hawks score on this next play, then you've got to flash the bartender.
What?
Oh.
Why wouldn't you? What?
it's a bar. It's a game, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
not-
that's your chance to, like, then you got to kiss me. Then you got to go out on a date with me. Not flash the bartender, dude.
Nah, man. That's someone who doesn't have game.
Oh,
That's how
that's
they
what
play.
that is. Thank you for the
So-
explanation.
So they scored, and man, let me tell you. I mean, I don't want to get too descriptive because I know this is a family show, but wow.
It's often referred to as a family.
Yeah.
show.
I mean, they were just unbelievable. They were just what a sight to behold.
Nice.
I just picture the heavens opening up. Just,
Yeah. He's like,
Doug,
How did your evening end with Shauna?
Well, I mean, we really hit it off, man. I mean, we kept drinking. We went over to her place. She invited me in, and long story short, I left that morning.
okay.
Right.
oh,
So you got to know each other in the biblical sense.
Yeah, thank you.
touchdown, my man.
Yeah.
Okay, enough
Red
of the
zone
sports
scoring
analogy. All right,
action.
guys.
Right.
So you never,
Extra point. Good.
you never actually went on a date. You guys just hooked up.
To me, it was like a date and then a hookup.
Okay.
Right.
You know, because I count meeting somebody as the first date.
Okay.
You guys hung out for a while. A football game is
You
long.
chest
During the
bumped.
game.
That's good
Yeah.
for at least a
They
date.
hung out for a quarter.
How many times you tried to get a hold of her?
It's been about 8 times that
Oh,
I've
whoa,
either texted
dude.
her or
Yeah,
called
Doug,
her.
Is that part of your game?
that is
Well,
so
in 2
part of his
months.
game.
Yeah, how long has it been? 8 times in what, a week?
In a week.
Oh, man.
Doug.
No bueno.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
There's a foul in the play, sir.
Okay.
Brooke trying to get involved.
Yeah. Throw a flag.
Sorry, that was holding.
All right. There was no need to high five over that.
Sorry, I was
Thank
proud
you.
of her.
Thank you.
All
Man, you
right.
guys are cold, man.
All right, we're going to play a song. Come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, I appreciate it.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookandjubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back. That's what we're about to do for Doug. Doug is definitely a ladies' man.
Yeah. it's
Right,
got
Doug?
No.
Game.
Heck yeah.
Oh, man, Doug. Yeah. Doug was so genius that he made a bet that got her to show her boobs to a bartender.
Yeah.
Actually, every guy that just heard that was like, yeah, he is a
that's
genius. Brooke.
I've never thought that.
Doug was at a bar
Okay.
watching the Seahawks game with some buddies. Ended up meeting this girl named Shauna. They were doing shots, whatever. He made a bet. If the Seahawks score on this play, you got to flash the bartender. She did it. He ended up at the end of the night taking her home. They hooked up. He hasn't heard from her since. We're about to call her and see why. Any final thoughts before we dial the number, Doug?
Dial her up, man.
That's it. All right.
You're not scared at all that she woke up the next morning and you were not what she thought you thought.
Coyote arm?
Yep, thank you.
Gross.
Do I sound scared?
No.
No, not at all, actually. All right. Going to dial it right now.
Hello,
Hi, is Shauna there?
this is she.
Hey, Shauna, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Not much, just checking in on people in Seattle, seeing if they listen to us in the morning. Do you listen to us?
Occasionally I do.
It's kind of like a census survey that I'm doing, just, calling random
All your
numbers.
customers this way? Okay.
Actually, Shauna, are you familiar with the second date updates that we do on our show?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, we got an email about you.
Oh, God.
Somebody is wondering why you're not calling them back.
Congratulations.
Are you guys calling about Doug?
Ooh.
Yes!
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, we're calling about Doug.
The guy that won't get the hint.
So Doug told us.
Seriously calling for a second date update? I f***ing hate that guy. He was a creep. He was crazy.
Whoa.
Wow.
But
Okay, so
Shauna-
what did he do that was so creepy? He says that you guys ended up hooking up and everything.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I don't know what he told you, but it was a completely embarrassing, awful night, and I would rather not talk about it.
What? Wait, you
Can you
better
just-
set the record straight here.
Yeah, can you just tell us what happened? Shauna, if you won't tell us what the big problem is, obviously you don't like the dude.
Yeah.
Doug,
Yeah.
Hey, Shauna, that's Doug.
Good news.
He's actually on the other line listening. Do you want to tell Doug why you won't talk to him?
Oh, man.
Yeah, tell me, Shauna.
Okay, well, Doug, when we got home and I was like, no, I don't want to sleep with you on the first date, and I turned you down, you were like, oh, yeah, that's cool, yeah, whatever, I'll just sleep on the couch. Great. You pass out. I wake up the next morning, you're in my roommate's bed.
What?
Oh, Doug.
Doug, you dirty dog, you.
Doug!
That is a flat-out lie, man.
What?
That,
It's
that's
really
impossible.
not, you I can call Leslie and have her back me up on this.
Is that your roommate?
Who the hell is Leslie?
She's my roommate, the one you ended up in bed with.
So your roommate hooked up with him, Shauna?
No! She woke up the next morning and there was this creepy guy in her bed, and we both just kind of like, ew,
Oh.
get out.
He just crawled into bed with her.
So we shoved him out and put him in a cab and never wanted to talk to him again.
Doug, do you have any memory of this? Like, how drunk were you?
There's just no way that could have possibly happened.
Hey,
Doug!
Shauna, can I put you on hold real quick? Can you give producer Boyd your roommate's phone number? Can we call her? Will she talk to us, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I think she will.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold then, okay? And
Hey,
give him the number.
Shauna.
Hang on. We'll talk to Doug while you give him the number. All right, Doug,
Yeah, man.
you don't remember any of that.
I mean, if you got the roommate's number, then you need to give her a call because I know there's just no possible way.
Can we rewind, though, at the beginning of this phone call, you claimed that you had this great romantic night and you totally nailed this girl when you didn't nail anybody at all? Like, you're just a big fat liar at this point,
He
Doug.
was drunk.
You
It
never.
doesn't matter. You should be able to remember
Hey.
that and then not make false claims if
All right.
you don't.
All right, Shauna is back on the phone with us. She gave her roommate's number to producer Boyd. Shauna,
Ridiculous.
Doug says he thinks that he hooked up with you. He still won't.
Dude, if
All
you
right.
can't remember, I don't think anything was working well enough.
So producer Boyd got Leslie on the phone. I guess she's on the line. Hey, Leslie, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, we got your roommate Shauna on the phone with us right now.
Hey, Les. Hey, Shauna.
And we also have Doug. You remember him.
Oh, my God. This guy.
Oh, even she's talking about it.
Oh my God, I love that Doug started this by claiming he had so much game.
So,
This is hysterical.
Leslie, did you hook up with Doug or did he just crawl into your bed?
No.
Okay.
He just crawled into my bed like a creeper.
What? Oh, my God.
Did you try to get him out of your bed, Leslie?
I didn't even notice until I woke up, and then I freaked out.
Oh my God, that'd be so scary.
Doug,
Yeah.
Doug, are you going to admit that this happened or are you still standing by your
Wait, he's denying it?
There's just no way it happened, man. I know. I'm not a creeper, bro.
You can't make this up. I'm sorry that you have the brain capacity of a peanut, but this is what happened.
Whatever, Leslie. You're full of it.
You're full of
Okay.
it. Are you kidding me?
Doug, why would you think that they'd lie about this?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're just crazy chicks.
Shauna, are you a crazy chick?
Oh, yeah, clearly I'm a crazy chick for ever thinking this guy was mildly attractive.
Oh!
Shut up. What
man.
were you thinking when he made a bet with you, you flashed the bartender, and then you ended up taking him home?
I mean, okay, I admit I have a little to drink myself, but I don't sleep with guys on the first date. I, thought, he was drunk. He'd already paid for my cab.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'll let him crash on the couch. Thought I was being a nice person.
Totally.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Well, it sounds to me, Doug, like maybe you just had a really vivid dream while you were in Leslie's bed. Right?
Dude, look, everybody was drunk. That's what we all admit to, okay? So I know I slept with somebody that night.
It may have been them. It may have been the cabbie on the way home. Who knows? Shauna, at this point, I would like to offer you a second date with Doug. We will pay for it. Would you like to go out with Doug again?
Thanks, but no thanks.
No.
Come on, he's a good guy.
Leslie, would you be interested in a first date with Doug?
Not even a little bit.
No? Damn it. I want somebody to go out with Doug.
Why don't
Hey.
you go out with Doug,
You go
Jubal?
out with him, yeah, seriously.
No, I don't want to go out with Doug either. Are you kidding me? Doug's creepy. Doug, you found out what the reason is. Apparently, nothing happened that night, and you were just a creep in their place.
Dude, I don't believe it.
Still don't believe it, huh?
No, those chicks are full of it. And you know what? Good for them. I'm glad I didn't sleep with her.
What?
Yeah, right. That's like being in an interview and be like, I didn't want that job anyway.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today asked the girl that he wants to call out in one of the most creative ways I've ever heard of. And that's saying a lot because I've been pretty creative in my dating life.
Yeah, I bet.
I remember one time I asked this girl out. I walked up to her and I said, hey, would you like to go out sometime? I'll give you full tongue.
That's not creative.
And she said no, and we didn't go out. But after looking back at all my years of dating, that was the most creative thing I've ever done. And this guy outdid me by far, which is impressive. Congratulations, Lucas.
Oh, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for having me on, guys.
No problem. I read your email, and it was very creative how you asked this girl out. First of all, what's her name?
Gemma.
Gemma. All right, why don't you tell us a little bit about Gemma?
Well, she's really cute. We work together. We do a catering job, and I always wanted to ask her out. It took me forever to actually get the courage up to say anything to her.
How long had you been thinking about this?
Oh, man, it's been at least 8 months.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Wow.
What'd you like so much about her?
She's one of those girls that's kind of cute, but she doesn't know how cute she is, you know?
Okay.
So she's cute.
Very cute. Oh, my God, she's so cute.
That's cutest.
Wow.
Okay, so
Got that part.
what finally made you go, I'm going to ask her out? If you've been thinking about it for 8 months.
I mean, it's been 8 months. I just basically looked myself in the mirror, and I was like, you know what? If I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it.
Okay.
So
did you actually do something creative, or did you do something like Jubal described?
No, I think I did something pretty creative.
Okay.
So one night we were working together on this job, and we had all the food set up, and it's right before the event starts. And I said to her, will you please look over there, because there's this one special order that I don't want to screw up, right? So she walks over there. My heart's thumping. She pulls up the lid of the dish, and underneath I had written, will you go out with me in spaghetti?
Oh, that's kind of
That's
cute.
creative.
like
You
it.
asked a girl out in spaghetti. I've never heard of that before.
Right?
So cool.
What was her reaction?
Well, I didn't know because I went in the other room and I started working these tables and stuff, and I'm thinking about it the whole time. And she doesn't say anything until the end of the night. We're cleaning up after everybody, and she comes up to me and she's like, did you write, will you go out with me in spaghetti? And I was nervous because I thought that she didn't like it, but she says, did you really mean that? And I said, yeah. So then we made plans to go out.
Awesome. Okay, so it did work.
Yeah, the spaghetti ask out actually worked.
All right.
pretty
So there's a
cute.
lesson that a lot of dudes can learn out there. If you're having trouble
Yeah.
asking a girl out, use some spaghetti. The spaghetti ask out trick brought to us by Lucas. What'd you guys do on your date when you actually went out?
Well, the next night, we're catering a job, and she was actually talking to me a lot, getting a little bit flirty, giving me the eyes. You know how it is.
Okay, so she's excited, obviously, about this date.
Yeah, things were going great. And then after we're cleaning up, she said, you know, do you want to do something? And I was like, of course.
You're like, yeah. Didn't you read my spaghetti letter, you idiot?
I'm telling you guys, people underrate the spaghetti.
Oh, I dig it, man.
So did you guys hang out that night?
Yeah. So we finished up the job. I take her out to my car. I was like, well, why don't you come back to my place? I'll make you some food. We'll have some wine, do that kind of thing. And she agreed. So we drive over to my place, and I actually made her, can you guess?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti, yeah.
All right, now it's getting a little old, Lucas. I'm not going to lie.
It's a little overkill now.
Yeah.
Like it.
Know when the joke should end.
She really liked it, though.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And it was good wine because it was from the catering company.
Oh.
They're not listening in.
So you mean you stole the wine? Is that what you're saying?
I borrowed, stole, who's keeping track?
Right. Okay, so you guys shared spaghetti and some stolen wine from your job.
Romantic.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
You know that she knows that you stole it from the catering company, right? I mean, she works for the same company. It's not a mystery where the nice bottle of wine came from.
Yeah, sure, she knew where it was from, but it's cool. We all do it. It's one of the perks of the job.
Yeah, right?
Was it also leftover spaghetti that you were serving her from the catering?
No, I made the spaghetti that night.
Okay, fresh spaghetti, old wine. Got it. So how did the date go, though, when you guys were actually having dinner and stuff?
we actually didn't even get to dinner because things started heating up. We started, making out a little bit.
Nice.
Wow, right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
But then, a little bit into things, she started getting a little weird.
How so?
Well, she just kind of pulled back and then started being a little bit distant. And she said that she thought we were going too fast. And I was like, what?
Oh, maybe that's not weird. Maybe she just thought you were going too fast. I've
like,
never had a
"Speed."
girl tell me to slow down before.
And then she just says to me, you know what? I don't know if it's best that I stay.
Whoa.
Wow, okay.
And that hit me like a ton of bricks.
Jeez.
Did you cry?
No, I didn't cry, but, I was upset. I wanted to go over to the spaghetti and write, no, please.
I think that's the way you should have just communicated with her the whole time was via spaghetti noodle. So did she leave right after that then?
Yeah. We work at the same place. We do all these same jobs together, and it's been incredibly weird. There's this weird vibe going on, and I don't know what to do.
I actually feel bad for you. Like 8 months, you're building this night up in your head. It's finally going exactly how you imagined it to, and then everything is apparently falling apart.
Thank you.
Have you tried to talk to her about this?
I've tried. I mean, I try and talk to her at the job. She just walks into the next room. I'm texting her. I'm calling her. And she never responds to anything.
And,
Okay.
and you were respectful when she said she wanted to slow down. You said, yeah, that's fine. That's cool. We can do that.
Yeah, and I was totally cool with that. I thought, maybe we are taking things too fast.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thanks a lot, you guys.
Yeah, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Lucas is on the phone, and he wants to call a girl named Gemma today. They actually started making out 20 minutes in to their first date.
Yeah, get it.
But now she's not calling him back, and he doesn't know why. And he asked her out in one of the most creative ways I've ever heard. He asked her out with a plate of pasta.
Yes.
They both work at a catering company, and one night when they were working together, he spelled out, "Will you go out with me?" in spaghetti. And she eventually said yes. But now, like I said, she's not answering any of his phone calls, and she's kind of ignoring him at work. Lucas, what I think you need to do is go beyond words now at this point.
What do you mean by that?
Well, the pasta thing worked so good for you, right? You got a date.
Yeah.
I think you should do it again. But this time, don't spell anything out. Just get a hot dog and a bun. And maybe a couple of meatballs and place them all appropriately on a plate and show that to her. And she might be down to go out with you again after that.
I should have called you before the first time.
Yeah,
See?
no kidding.
I got all the tricks, man. I got all the tricks.
Yeah. Especially since she said that she thought that they were moving too fast. That's not too fast at all, Jubal.
We'll call her right now and see if we can figure out why she's not calling you back, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
May I speak to Gemma, please?
this is she.
Hey, Gemma, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
You work in catering, so I'm guessing you're not up early in the morning.
Well, how do you know that I work in catering?
I kind of know a lot more than you think I know about you, Gemma.
Why do you do it like that?
Okay, that's super creepy. And who are those people that are in the background?
That's Brooke.
Why is that weird guy laughing?
That's Jose, the
Yeah.
laughing guy. And then there's me. My name is Jubal, and this is Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Why are you guys calling me?
She's like,
Well-
and that doesn't make it any better.
I'm calling you because you went out on a date with a guy who listens to our show, and he emailed us and asked if we could get you on the phone.
Wow. Okay.
The guy that wanted us to call you today, his name is Lucas.
Oh, God.
And I know you know who Lucas is because you guys work together.
Yes. I'm trying to change jobs.
What? You're trying to change jobs to avoid Lucas?
Yeah.
That is really intense.
Why?
Because it's just a little too awkward for me.
All right, well, what is so awkward? I mean, he told us a little bit about your date. He told us that you guys went out one night after work and went back to his place to eat, and you drank a little bit. He told us that you guys started making out at a certain point.
He's telling you that we made out. Why is he telling people about our date so explicitly?
He didn't.
Well, he didn't give us any like crazy details. He just said that you guys were making out. At a certain point, you stopped and said that you wanted to go, and then you left and haven't talked to him since.
I will say he was completely respectful of you, and he was so excited. I mean, it sounds like he's had a crush on you for months and months and was so looking forward to this night.
Well, it's like so uncomfortable. I don't know. Yes, he was obviously very excited and very inexperienced.
Excited and inexperienced.
Wait, that's a different word.
Was he a bad kisser, or I'm kind of scared to ask you what you mean by he was so excited.
It's actually just everything. Everything possible just seemed like he's never been with a woman before ever in his life. The date started with me going at his door, and he shook my hand when he saw me. I've known this guy for 8 months, and he shook my hand.
Oh, come
on. And I was like, okay, maybe he's being a little bit charming. Maybe he's trying to be sweet. Yeah. I'll let it fly. And then we walked in, and he had like already opened wine that he was totally open about it. He was like, yeah, I got it from the catering gig. I mean, so he essentially stole wine, but it was already open from being poured at the catering event that we were just at.
Okay. So he's cutting corners on your date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this was a first date, and he wanted to impress me, and he impressed me by opened, aired out, used wine.
But you still made out with him.
Well, because I thought, okay, well, maybe he's being really sweet and charming. Maybe he's really nervous. But then he started to ask me permission to do everything. And when I say everything, I mean he was like, is it okay if I sit next to you? Yes. Is it okay if I touch your hand like this? Can I just put my hand on your hand?
Weird.
Oh, that's weird.
I mean, everything. So imagine, like, can I kiss you right now? Can I kiss you with tongue right now? Is that okay?
That's so awkward.
And I was
All right,
like, no. So awkward.
I've heard people do the can I kiss you thing, and I know some girls have a split reaction to that. Some girls are like, just go for it. Some girls are like, I like it when they ask. Did he really ask you, can I kiss you with tongue?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Can I use my tongue?
Did you just
Can I use my tongue?
Was that the final question that made you stop saying yes?
The final question, which was the total, I mean, it should have been, can I kiss you with tongue? But it was, can I grab your boobs?
Okay.
Like, quote unquote, grab your boobs.
Can I grab your boobs? Not like, ooh, let me see them, boob. You know, nothing like cool, dirty. It was like, can I grab your boobs? Grab your boobs.
Wait a minute.
And then I just had to dip out. I mean, it was so terrible.
I can understand how that would be awkward to ask everything.
The most.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Okay, I just need your permission. Is it okay if I let you know that
Don't even.
Is it okay if I let you know that he's on the other line listening right now and wants to talk to you?
Are you me right now?
No, I'm not. Lucas?
Gemma,
Oh my God.
I didn't ask you permission to do every single little thing. I mean, you're going a little overboard here.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, you don't
Lucas,
just want to dive in. You know, I want to make sure that you're okay with things.
No, Lucas. If you were to ask me one time, can I kiss you right now? That can be still sexy, but it's not sexy when you ask about everything. I mean, you were asking about sitting next to me, holding my hand, topics of conversation.
I was trying to take it slow. I didn't want to like put you off or make you feel uncomfortable or anything.
Look, if there's anything that we get from this really inappropriate and awkward phone call right now on a radio show, it's that you should never ever do that again.
Well, how do I know if it's okay to touch your boob if I don't ask you?
Oh, sweet.
I can't even believe you're asking me that question. No man has to ask that question.
You guys, stop dogging on Lucas so much. He's trying to be respectful of you, Gemma. You know?
Thank you,
stop
Brooke.
trying. I get that he's trying to be respectful, but at a certain point, he needs to pick up on the cue that it's just not working.
Yeah.
Hey, if I remember correctly from that night, you were saying yes to a lot of things.
Good point.
I only said yes because I had already consumed nearly that entire bottle of the open aired out wine that you stole from the catering company, and I was too lit.
Oh, and that's a responsible way to behave on a first date?
I'm not saying that I was trying to be responsible. That's not my problem. I'm not the one calling into a radio show.
Gemma, he
You
liked
could have at least returned my calls.
No, it would have been too awkward. I wasn't prepared to talk to you.
Gemma, he liked you for 8 months. You're telling me in that entire time that you guys worked together, you didn't have any feelings towards him.
Thank
And
you.
you have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
personality. You're sweet. But as soon as you were alone with me, it was like the worst date I've ever been.
Oh, man.
That is harsh, man. He didn't do anything wrong. He was just awkward, for God's sake.
She's honest.
But imagine like a woman's spark is lit by somebody being manly. At least that's how mine is. And as soon as somebody starts acting like a 12-year-old, I can't do it.
Can I do
Well, you
this?
know what you
Can I
like,
do
I
that?
guess.
Wow. I wish I never grabbed your boob on that date.
I wish you had just asked it. I wish you had just grabbed it.
Yeah, well, I think we have a little different memory of that night because you were pretty turned on when I was doing it.
Oh, maybe the wine kicked in.
I think we definitely have a different memory of that night.
Well, Gemma, I would like to ask you a question.
Oh, God.
Gemma, is it okay if I ask you if you go out on a second date with Lucas because we will pay for it?
You know what? No, I got to say no. I'm so sorry. You know, Lucas, I wish you all of the best. I really, really do. I think you're very sweet. My recommendation for you is that you never, just do not ask questions like that again. Just go ahead and go for it. Find that self-confidence within yourself and move forward.
Oh my God, it's like
You sound like a motivational speaker. It's awesome.
Listen, there are plenty of girls who want me, all right? I don't need you. I don't need anything like that. So,
Yep.
I hope, have a great one.
You're right, Lucas. There are plenty of girls out there who want you. Just ask them. I'm sure they're out there.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I don't blame that dude. He was just trying to not be #MeToo'd. Or maybe went a little overboard. If you missed it, I'm talking about today's second date update. This dude, Lucas, wanted to call a girl named Gemma. They went out on a date, and everything was going fine. They even made out like 20 minutes into it. But we called Gemma to find out why she wasn't giving Lucas a call back. And apparently, during their date, he kept asking permission to do everything. Like, can I sit next to you? Can I put my hand on your hand?
Yeah.
Can I kiss you? Can I kiss you with tongue? Everything he was asking permission for.
Which ruins the moment.
Yeah, and he said he was just trying to be respectful.
Yeah, I like his style, dude.
Yeah.
Consent's sexy, man.
No, totally, but it's not for everything. Like
Yeah.
sometimes, girls like, hey, take charge, give me a kiss.
Cool if I open the door for you? For both of us? Anyway, she said that she wasn't into it and it completely killed the mood, and no second date. They're not going out again.
Oh.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back. In my experience, one of the best places to hit on a girl during an interview, a job interview.
What?
Yeah, it's the best time to try to slip it in there and see if you can get a date.
Yeah.
That is sort of what Jack, who's on the phone with us today, did with a girl named Michelle, who he wants us to call for a second date update. And I couldn't tell from the email if they actually did go out or not. But he did ask her out while she was being interviewed for a job with his company. Hey, Jack, what's up, dude? How are you?
Hey, what's happening, guys?
How's it going? So, Jack, did you guys actually go out?
Yeah, we did. We went out for drinks.
Okay, so you did go out with this girl.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to that date in a second. First, though, I want to know, how do you ask out a girl that you're interviewing for a job? Like, what happened?
Well, she came in for a job interview at my place, and I was the kind of person who talked to her afterwards and, just kind of walked her out to her car out of the building. And
So you weren't doing the actual interviewing. You were like the person leading her to and from the interview?
Yeah, I was kind of like the exit landing person, kind of whatever.
Okay.
You know?
I was really hoping you were the one that asked the questions.
Yeah, me too. So you were like, follow me. I'll take you to the important guy. Right? Sort of.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I was to our senior vice president guy. He's the one who does all the hiring and stuff. So
Would you be in trouble with work if they found out that you were hitting on potential employees?
I don't know if it would be. There would be a conversation.
Okay.
All right. Are you scared that you're going to get in trouble now that she's not calling you back after you guys went out?
No, I don't think so. I don't think she would do anything or say anything.
What was her reaction when you asked her out as she was leaving the interview? I don't know. The whole thing just is curious to me because I don't think I would ever ask a girl out like that.
Well, I didn't when I walked her out because it didn't seem appropriate. But after, I couldn't stop thinking about her, and so I got her email from the resume that she submitted.
Oh, so you emailed to ask
all
her
right.
out.
That's ballsy, Jack.
Yeah. So you emailed her to ask her out, and then she said yes, I guess.
Yeah. So
All right.
You know,
I kind of went out and had drinks and stuff.
I want to warn you, Jack, that this is how my best friend met her current husband.
What?
He was actually interviewing her for a temp job and asked her out, and they're married and having a baby
Yeah,
now.
but did he
Wow.
actually ask her out on the interview, or he creepily walked her out and then stalked her resume and got the email and emailed her? There's a difference.
I'll get a clarification on the stalking that happened.
Okay. So tell us about when you actually went out. How'd that go?
It was great. We went out to a bar and hung out for a while and had some drinks. We laughed. I won't say it was like, fireworks and magic, but I had a really great time.
You feel like it was good enough to where she'd go out with you again if you wanted a second date?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since you guys went out?
Well, the day after we went out, I texted her and I was like, hey, I had a great time. I'd really like to see you again. And then I didn't hear anything for like a day or so, and I texted her again, and I just asked if she might be free to go out that Friday.
And
Now-
you got nothing?
No, nothing.
Now, there's no way she felt obligated to go out with you, right? Like, was worried that she wasn't going to get the job if she didn't say yes?
I don't think so, because I made it pretty clear when I emailed her that I didn't have anything to do with the decision-making process. So
Okay,
Did she
that's good.
Did she get the job? I mean, is she working now with you?
they're still figuring out who to hire, so
Okay.
they haven't made a decision yet.
Well, that would be your way to get a second date right there. Text her and say, hey, if you don't go out with me, I'm going to put in a really bad word for you with the guys who are making the decision. And it's a no-brainer for me, Jack.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
No, it's not.
No, I wouldn't do it. I kind of felt weird, even emailing her from the start, but I just,
Right.
like I said, I couldn't stop thinking about her, so.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Right on.
All right, man, just hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Jack,
Yeah.
you know what I think your problem is?
What?
I think, okay, so the girl you want us to call today is still in the interview process at your job, right?
Right.
I think that maybe she's not calling you back because she's waiting to see if she gets the job or not. Because if she gets the job, she might not want to go out with you again. If she doesn't get the job, then it's fine because, you don't want to dip the pen in the company type of situation. Like a lot of people don't want to date somebody they work with, so maybe she's just waiting to see if she gets the job.
Yeah, that could be it.
Okay, and if she does get the job and you want to date her again, you have to find a way to get her fired so that she'll go out with you. And we can help you with that too, okay?
So romantic.
And you want to continue to pursue this even if you guys end up coworkers, right?
Yeah. I mean, we'd have to not tell anybody about it, I guess, but
That like a ton of people who are married met at work.
Yeah.
That's how they meet.
yeah, I'd definitely like to at least go out with her again and see if that's a possibility.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Great.
Hello.
Hi, is this Michelle?
Yes, this is she.
Michelle, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, what is that?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What are you?
What is it, Jubal? The radio show?
Oh, okay. What can I do for you?
So you've heard our show before?
I have heard of it.
Oh, you've heard of it. Nice. Okay, that's
That
fine.
Works
You
for
know
us.
what? It's better actually to just have heard of us than to have actually heard the show. So you're doing well.
It's more enjoyable
Listen,
that way.
I'm calling you because one of our listeners, someone who does listen to the show, actually wanted us to get a hold of you.
That's kind of weird. But okay.
You recently went out on a date with him.
Oh.
Have you been out on a lot of dates recently, or do you think you know who I'm talking about?
No, not a lot. Just one.
Was his name Jack?
Oh my God. Yes, it was with a guy named Jack.
All right. Well, Jack emailed us because he wanted us to call you. He's wondering why you're not answering any of his text messages or phone calls because he would love to see you again. He did tell us about the way that you met, and I thought it was pretty awkward that he contacted you while you're trying to interview for a job at his company or whatever. But he said he enjoyed your time together and really wanted to see you again. So he asked if we'd call you and see if we could get you on the phone and find out why you don't want to go out with Jack again.
I don't know if I'm, like, comfortable talking about this.
He basically wants to know. So if it's embarrassing for you and you don't want to talk about it, okay, I still would like to know, but that's fine. I understand. But if it's something that is embarrassing about him, he's willing to hear the answer.
I mean, he's fine, I guess. But
yes.
That's a good sell.
Well, it wasn't even like that. Like, the job that I was interviewing for the day that I met him, I really want.
Right.
And I thought it would be, I don't know, I guess I thought of it more like a prudent networking kind of thing. Rather than,
okay. So you were like, I'll make a good connection at the office. Hopefully maybe he can put in a good word for me. I can get the job.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And, I was sort of using it as an opportunity to kind of suss out, like, where I stood with the company. He didn't really give me any details, but, like, the one thing that I did get out of him was that he'd seen my resume and that a lot of really qualified people had applied and just sort of implied, like, he didn't say, but he kind of implied that, like, I wasn't qualified, which, I mean, it offended me, honestly.
Yeah. That's kind of rude to say to somebody.
But
yeah, I saw your resume, but you really don't match up to the other candidates. I'm sorry to let you down here, but I'll buy you a drink if that'll help.
Michelle, are you sure he just wasn't nervous and like maybe mentioned that because he didn't really want to talk about work and you were bringing it up?
Maybe, but honestly, I just was like, well, okay, if this is how it is, then that's the end of the line for us. You know what I mean?
You were using him to get the job, and then when he told you that you probably weren't qualified in not so many words, you were over it.
I wasn't using him to get the job. I was using the drinks as a networking opportunity.
Yeah. In other words, yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that's pretty much what happened, right? You just wanted to go out, and then once you felt like he was telling you you weren't material for their company, you're like, okay, well, I don't want to go out with him on a date again.
And I don't want to, lead him astray if he wants other things from me that I cannot give. I mean, that's how you play the game. Like,
yeah.
Am I right?
No, you're right. Yeah. It's all about connections and stuff like that. And I don't think you should lead anybody astray ever. That's why I'm going to tell you that Jack is on the phone with us right now.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. Jack?
Hey.
Oh, my God. You've got to be kidding me.
Well, at least now he knows what the deal was, Michelle.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess now you know what the deal is, Jack.
You could have just texted me back.
I could have, but you seem like the kind of guy that would take any sort of feedback as encouragement, and I don't want to encourage you, like, straight up.
How about just, hey, I had a good time, too. I don't want to go out again?
I mean, I did have a good time, but I'm not going to be your girlfriend. I'm not going to you if that's what we're talking about.
Wow.
Or you could have texted back, I don't think I'm going to be able to use you to get that job.
Oh. Yeah, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have texted back to you. I'm sure you would have taken it really well since you're the kind of weirdo who puts girls on the radio instead of being a young grown-up and leaving me the alone.
Wow, that escalated quickly, Michelle.
I mean, this is inappropriate. I didn't know, like, I would have presented this very differently if I had known that this dude was on the phone, and that's inappropriate not to let someone know and to put them on the radio. Like, I don't even know how that's legal. Like, I don't even know why I'm still on the phone with you guys. Because
you do know that you're
up.
You're probably still on the phone because you don't have a job to go to.
Oh! He said
Michelle,
that you were still up for the position right now.
Oh, there's not a chance she's going to get it. You should see her resume.
Oh, wow. All right. So both you guys are obviously just upset at each other.
Oh, yeah. No, it's cool because I thought I wanted to work for this company, but I obviously don't want to work for a bunch of freaks who stop girls' emails from their resumes and then ask them out on a date. I can get a job somewhere else.
Just a little tip. Comic Sans is not the font you want to use on a resume.
Yeah, thanks for your feedback. I appreciate it.
Wow.
Michelle, at this point, I would love to ask if you'll go out on a second date with Jack. You guys can discuss new business opportunities. Just call it a new business meeting. How about that?
Networking again.
Like I said, I don't even know why I'm still on the phone with you people, and of course I'm not going to go out with this ass.
Well, maybe someone listening has a
Yeah.
job opening that'd like to hire you instead.
Dude, Michelle's a go-getter.
She would be so much fun at the Christmas
Yeah.
party.
Jack, would you like to go out with Michelle again after hearing this conversation?
Well, no. However, I will let Michelle make my latte for me when she gets that other job.
Whoa, Jack.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm not good at all. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know how the old saying goes, don't dip your wiener in the company pen holders.
Nope. Nobody puts wiener in that saying.
Don't give your wiener to a coworker.
No, it's don't dip your pen in the company
In the
ink.
company...
Wiener.
Oh, ink. That's weird. I don't know.
I'm the weird one.
Am I saying it wrong? I don't know. Anyway, Julian is on the phone today for a second date update. His email said that he met the girl who he wants to call today at work. So I'm guessing it's a coworker or something. Julian, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. So you're trying to dip your wiener in the pen ink,
Oh, right, enough.
right? Is that what this is about?
No, it's not at all.
Okay.
Thank God.
Tell us a little bit about the girl that you want to call today. She's a coworker?
Well, she's not a coworker. She came in purchasing supplies at the office that I work at. So I guess she's kind of a client coworker.
Nice.
Okay.
Seal the deal there.
Customer. So did you ask her out while she came in to deal with, like...
Well, no, because I think that's unprofessional. Basically what happened is she came in and she was working with me, or I was working for her, however you want to say it. I didn't want to cross the line, I guess. And then she ended up coming back because she hadn't got her parking ticket validated in the lot.
And then you validated it with your wiener.
Oh, my God. Enough with
Am
the
I
wiener.
right? Or am I right?
No. I validated it and then had a nice conversation with her when I walked her out to the lot.
Okay, well, where's the wiener come into this thing? I haven't heard anything about a wiener yet.
No, there was no wiener involved in the validation. Anyways, I asked her if she would like to get dinner on Friday night, and she said she would, and I got her number, and I called her, and we went to dinner.
What's her name, by the way?
Christina.
Christina, and how was dinner with Christina?
Dinner was good. I mean, I feel like we had a lot of chemistry, and I like veal, and not everybody likes veal. And she wanted the veal, too. So we ended up ordering the same thing, which I thought was kind of a cool thing. And dinner went good.
You guys both ordered veal. In other words, you're both fans of slaughtering baby calves. I like that about both of you. Seems nice.
That's not what I think about when I'm eating veal. I like the way veal tastes. I'm not worrying about the process.
Oh, that's why I like it. I picture the whole thing go on while I'm eating
Not
veal.
why I like it. Not why I like it at all.
Oh.
Actually, you're making me like it a lot less by giving me that story.
So if dinner went well and everything else, why do you think she's not calling you back?
You know, I don't know. I mean, there were a couple things. Now I'm trying to run the night through my head and like, did I do something wrong? Did I have, my fly open or my food in my face or how I ate?
There's the fly open.
There's the wiener.
The wiener. I knew it.
It all
I could
comes
tell
back
just
to the
talking
wiener.
to you that you're a wiener guy. I knew it.
Yeah, you're right. How did you figure me out? Oh, my God. But realistically, the only things that I think that could have possibly not gone well, I did have to take a work call, which I don't like to have to take work calls if I'm on a date, but I was expecting a client to call, so I had to walk away.
Did you tell her at the beginning of the night that was going to happen?
I did not tell her that I was expecting a call, but when I got back, I said, hey, this was an important job call. I had to take it.
Well,
And
did you leave her stranded by herself for like a half an hour while you were on some conference call or something?
Well, no, I stayed at the table for a minute and then walked away, but it was no more than 15 minutes long. I mean, and she had an appetizer and some wine, so...
Okay, so it wasn't. I have a hard time thinking that would be the reason not to call you back if you're like, hey, sorry, it's an important work call.
Yeah, me too. And then the only other thing, I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to say the restaurant, but veal is a particular type of food, and if you like veal, you like veal. But I thought that it was okay, and I kind of was like, oh, how's your veal? And she's like, oh, it's great, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, she's asked me, and I was like, it's all right, it's okay. And maybe, I don't know, maybe she thought I was being hypercritical or a snob about the food, but I wasn't. I was just giving my honest opinion.
Honestly, I think both would be a red flag for me. Like, obviously, if a guy's taking a call in the middle of a Friday night date, he's going to be putting work in front of me our entire relationship.
Wow.
I mean,
some girls think.
I'm
huh?
just saying, like...
Wait. But first off, you have to understand, she's in the same business. She knows that I'm in sales.
Yeah, but she wasn't taking a call during the dinner.
Because she's a buyer. She's not a seller.
Okay.
She's not as important as I am.
I see. My bad.
So how did...
No, she understands that sales, there are other time zones, there's other people that are working at different hours, where when you're buying, you're not as... I don't want to say in demand, but sometimes you have to answer the phone when you're selling, because if you don't, you lose out on the sale, then you lose out on money, and then you can't afford the dinner.
I think a red flag would be taking your wiener out at the dinner table, like you said you did earlier.
Okay, for the record, I didn't take out my wiener for any portion of the date, not during dinner or after or anything.
All right. So when we call her and ask why she's not calling you back,
she's not going to say that, I'm
okay.
sure.
All right. How did everything end with her?
You know, I kind of went in for a kiss, and I kind of got more of a handshake, hug kind of thing. But it was a first date, so...
Was it awkward?
I don't think it was awkward. It was. It wasn't like I was like an inch from her lips and she, stuck her hand to me. It was, I was kind of coming in kind of to like hug, kiss, and she kind of put her hand up a little bit. So it was, that's all.
So she shut you down.
No, it wasn't a shutdown. It was just.
That wasn't a shutdown? Sure sounds like a shutdown to me if you go for a kiss and you get a handshake.
Hand to the face.
Have you heard anything from her since your date?
No, I called her once and I've texted her 3 times.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, great. Thanks.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Julian is on the phone with us, and today he wants to call a girl named Christina. And Julian claims that he wasn't shut down at the end of the date when he went in for a kiss and she shook his hand instead. He still says that wasn't him getting shut down. But in my definition of me getting shut down, that is probably the best way to describe it.
Listen, I didn't get shut down. I went in for a kiss. It was a professional date. It was a work thing, so it wasn't appropriate. I understand, but I didn't get shut down.
Either way, I think you got shut down.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to get her on the phone and see why she's not calling you back. Here we go. Dial the phone number right now.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Christina, please?
Yeah, this is she.
Christina, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show?
Okay. Why are you calling me? What is this?
I'm calling you because one of our listeners asked if I could get you on the phone to ask you a few questions.
Okay, that's really weird.
It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. So you recently went out on a date with a dude named Julian.
Okay.
And Julian emailed us and said that you haven't been responding to any of his text messages or phone calls. So he thought maybe we could get you on the phone and find out why you're not calling Julian back.
All right.
He told us how you met. You're like a client where he works, and he asked you out, and he said you guys went out to dinner and had a pretty fun time.
That's what he told you?
Yes.
Good time?
So you didn't have a good time?
I wouldn't call it that, no.
Okay, what was wrong with it then? Because according to him, everything was great. He thought maybe he seemed like a food snob to you because he disagreed with you on the veal that you guys ordered.
Yeah, he definitely has a very refined palate. That's one way to put it.
Okay.
He
also said that he took a phone call in the middle of the date.
Yeah, he did. It was a little rude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I could see how that would upset you.
I mean, that wasn't even the worst part of the date.
What was the worst part then?
I mean, he's a very smooth sales guy, but he's kind of got this seething anger underneath all of it.
Did you say seething? He was seething anger underneath his charismatic salesman personality.
I mean, yeah, that's literally the best adjective I can pick to describe it, seething anger.
What happened? Because when he described the date to us, he didn't say anything about anger or being pissed off. Right?
He's a very, very picky person and a very shallow person and quite rude, actually.
What did he do?
I mean, for example, he was super picky about the wine. I ordered red wine, and it was brought to me, I guess, in a white wine glass, and he got extremely upset, and he turned it away and made them bring it back.
Oh, is he one of those a-holes at the restaurant that, like, acts like he owns the place when he's somewhere and that nothing's good enough for him?
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly. Like, he went to the bathroom, and when he came back, he was in this huge huff, and he said, there's no more f***ing paper towels in the bathroom. This is a fancy restaurant and an establishment, and people should be refilling these paper towels. And he was going on and on about this tiny, insignificant thing that...
How dare they?
Oh, my gosh.
It is annoying when they don't have paper towels. I will say that. But I don't know if I'd ever get that pissed off about it.
It's not angry. It's annoying.
It happens.
Yeah.
The absolute worst part of the entire night, that paper towel thing wasn't even it. I mean, he completely dressed down the waiter and just disrespected him when we were leaving. And as he's leaving, he says, I paid $40 for a piece of veal I wouldn't feed to my dead grandmother. He goes on and he says, oh, you're lucky I don't come back and burn this place down to the ground. And I was like...
Did I hear you correctly? He threatened to burn the place down?
He did. He threatened to burn it to the ground.
He said that to the waiter?
I'm 100% serious. That was the comment of the night.
I've complained to restaurants before, but I've never threatened to burn them down.
Kill everyone
Yeah,
here.
I will destroy this place.
Did he realize what he was saying, or did he act like this is just normal banter at a restaurant?
No, he knew exactly what he was saying. When we were leaving the restaurant, he turned to me, and then his attitude completely changed, and he made it sound like I had been suffering, and I was the victim, and that everything was absolutely horrible, and... it was things I didn't really care. It was so insignificant.
In his mind, he must have been standing up for you.
Yeah, I really want him to stand up for me and burn down the restaurant we were eating at.
Some girls would be thankful for that. Some girls would be like, what a man.
Chivalry is
Yes, he's a true gentleman. He threatened to burn down a restaurant in my honor.
I know, it was really ridiculous. So, I mean, I said goodnight, and I'm going to leave it at that.
That's understandable,
Yeah,
I guess.
I'd want to get out of there as soon as possible.
Threats of arson on a first date usually aren't a good thing.
I don't want to talk to that ass ever again.
Well, that's a shame because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Hey, Christina, I wasn't angry. I was standing up for you. I was standing up for having good service at a restaurant. I mean, I work hard for my money. And you know what? The service sucked and the food sucked and there was no paper towels. What kind of place doesn't have paper towels? You have to wash your hands to go eat and they don't want you to dry your hands. I mean, right? I'm not going to not wash my hands. If I looked, I saw there was no paper towels, and now I'm like, I'm going to wipe it on my pants, and I'm going to walk out, and it's going to look like my pants are wet. So I couldn't even impress you with that. I was like, I wasn't angry. I was being chivalry. I mean, I was defending you.
You threatened to burn the place down. I mean, how is that chivalrous? That's just threatening.
Okay. I think I shouldn't have said that. That was me getting frustrated because I was like, okay, the paper towels is one thing. The wine was another thing. The appetizer is another thing. The veal was another thing. I got so frustrated.
You gotta stop talking. I've heard this already. I heard it at the restaurant. I'm hearing it again. You're just repeating yourself. If you keep focusing on little insignificant things and being a rude ass to everybody, I don't know how women can stand to go on a date with you. It's no wonder you've been divorced twice.
Ooh.
What?
Whoa, wait. You just brought up my two divorces, my ex-wives. I shared that with you. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's rude. That's mean.
But that's an example. It's two strikes. And so this woman clearly couldn't deal with all of your crap, and neither can I.
My crap, because I want good customer service, because I'm at a restaurant and I want good customer service.
You can be a decent human being and be respectful about it.
You weren't respectful. You just brought up my ex-wife.
This isn't about you. This is about people in the service industry. You don't have to threaten people.
You know what? I'm in the sales industry. You know what? I take care of customers. They need to take care of customers. You should know this. I mean, we're in this industry.
Look, I don't even know what to say. I've stated my case. I don't know.
In the service industry, sometimes you have to put your foot down to get some respect. So I was doing that with the waiter in the restaurant. And you know what? I think you need to show me a little respect because you know what? I was defending you.
I think so, too. That's why I'd like to ask Christina, would you like to go on a second date with Julian?
Holy crap.
We will pay for it.
Hell no. No, I don't.
You answered so quickly there.
Not if he's going to talk to me like that. No way.
Julian,
Are you sure? I mean, I could find you guys a great restaurant that Julian could burn down.
I'm going to pass on that.
You know what? If you want to settle for mediocre service, then you know what? Go date some schlep who will take you to the drive-thru. I want to go to a 4-star restaurant where they treat you like a customer. We're right. We are supposed to get this stuff. Come on. I mean, really. Think
You know
about
what? You know what? You've pushed the envelope so far. I was fine just not going another date with you, but you know what? I really don't want to do business with someone who has ethics like you.
Oh, now you're taking personal and you're putting it in business, really?
I'm going to tell the people I work with, my company will not be doing business with your company anymore.
Are you kidding me? Based on a date?
You know, it wasn't a date. It was your f***ing attitude that did it. I'm done with this conversation. Goodbye.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Julian.
Whoa, what just happened?
You didn't get a second date, and I think you might be losing your job soon, too, over this.
Because I want customer service?
Well, I think it's because you
don't
threatened to
respect
burn the place
people.
down.
Yeah. You're a total douchebag about it.
I apologize for the burning the place down. I mean, that was, it was one bad thing after another, and it pushed me beyond. But I mean, the rest of the stuff was all customer service. No paper towels, slow service, bad food, wrong glasses.
We know the list, man.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
This couple for the second date update met at a place that I didn't even know existed, and a place I'd probably never want to go to. A Yelp party.
Oh, I've heard of those.
You've heard of these things?
Yeah.
Really? Do you rate your own party at that point?
I guess. Yeah, I had no idea. Apparently, if you're like an elite member of Yelp, they all get together and talk about the reviews that they've had and stuff like that.
Like the best Chinese food in town?
Yeah, they're both members of the elite squad of Yelpers.
Oh, it's so hard to get into that. I'm not. You have to do like over 300 reviews or something.
Jose's on Yelp all the time. He knows all about it. So I can just imagine these people meeting and then complaining about each other the whole time, or thinking about what they're going to write or review about each other when they get home. So Gary met Tara at one of these Yelp parties. Gary, what's up? How's it going, man?
That's strange.
It's going all right.
All right.
Okay.
I feel like you're already writing a review of the show.
Yeah.
So tell us about this Yelp party that you met Tara at.
Yeah, well, we both belong to the same club. I guess she kind of just joined it. It's called Seattle. You know, part of people that write a lot of reviews for Yelp, sometimes we get together at parties and kind of just talk about things we've reviewed together. I know it's kind of nerdy, but, you know.
What'd you think when you first saw her?
What I think? I thought that she was really pretty and fun. But we got to talking, and, you know, we kind of like the same restaurants, and we talk about different places that we both reviewed. I mentioned that I wanted to go to this new place, and she hadn't reviewed it yet either. So I said, why don't we go together? She said, okay.
Hey.
You must eat out a lot.
The one place in town that neither of you have reviewed, and you found it.
We do eat out a lot.
How was the date?
I thought the date was great. Like, she gave me her address. I picked her up. We went to this new place. It was this, I won't say it, but it's a French restaurant. And she liked it better than I did. We both reviewed it. I ended up giving it 4 stars. But the food was good. The atmosphere was good. But the service was kind of slow. And the valet took forever to bring the car around.
Because you're in such a hurry on a first date. Come on, that's your time to make small talk.
Yeah, but if you're a Yelper, I mean, it's important that you let the world know about this type of stuff.
Can you guys even enjoy a restaurant at this point in your life, or is it just too critical for you?
No, we can enjoy restaurants.
If it's good.
Yeah.
If it's not good, then you're going to let them know.
Right.
Well, how did the date end then? I mean, you know, I don't really need a full review of the restaurant, but how did the date end?
Well, I thought it ended good. I didn't try the kiss thing, but, you know, I dropped her off and we hugged and I said, hey, do you want to check out this other place that she hadn't been to yet either? And she was like, yeah, let me check my schedule.
and I'll get back to you. And then she just like never got back to me. And then I let it go for like 3 or 4 days, and then I just texted her like, "Hey, did you check your schedule? Do you want to do this next week?" And she like just texted back, "Next week is super booked. Sorry." So I waited a week, and then I texted her again like, "Hey, how about now?" And she just texted back like, "Still super busy."
Yeah.
So I feel like at this point she's like blowing me off.
Right.
She's blowing you off.
Has
I
she
hate
posted
to-
a review about you?
I hope not.
All right, and so you haven't heard anything from her other than just like, "Hey, yeah, I'm still busy."
Yeah, I mean, I only texted her those 2 times, and she did get back to me, but I don't know, like, it's been a couple weeks, and I've kind of, like, put the ball in her court to, like, when do you want to hang out?
Okay.
I mean, I know she goes out all the time, just like me, so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Awesome, thanks.
Okay, just hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I just realized something. We got so caught up in the fact that Gary and Tara met at a Yelp party.
Yeah.
Constantly talking to Gary about Yelp. I forgot to ask you, Gary, is there anything that happened on your date that you can identify as something that happened weird that would make her not want to call you back?
She liked the restaurant a lot better than I did. She gave it a 5-star review, and I gave it a 4-star review.
I can't imagine 1 star really
Ooh, boy, if your
driving
Yelp,
you apart.
if your Yelp vibe doesn't jive, I know that's a bad thing.
Yeah, we're not on the same Yelp wavelength. I don't think that's it though. But she did seem like anytime I like had a problem with something, she was kind of like, "It's not a problem."
Oh,
but that's
so
the only thing I can think of.
that's interesting.
Maybe she thought you were too picky.
Maybe, but I don't think so. I mean, she didn't say anything like that.
All right, we're going to call her right now and see if we can get her on the phone. All right, you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Okay, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Tara, please?
this is her.
Hey, Tara, how are you? I'm an owner of a restaurant you recently gave a poor Yelp review to, and I wanted to have a quick word with you. Got a second? Tara,
Okay.
I'm just joking. This is actually Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. How are you?
Who is this?
Yeah.
My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station Moving 92.5. We do a morning show here in town.
Why are you guys calling me? I'm sorry, I'm just a little confused.
That's all right. I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners. His name is Gary. And Gary emailed us about you because he liked you a lot.
Oh,
So-
I know Gary.
You know Gary.
Well,
You guys,
It's a start.
you met at that Yelp party because you're both like elite Yelpers.
Yep.
Okay.
Yelp.
It sounds like you don't like Gary very much.
Well, I don't know if I should be saying this on the radio.
Tara, I want to say I appreciate your time. And if you're like scared to say something about Gary on the radio or whatever, remember, he actually asked us to call you because he wanted to know if he did something wrong.
Just think of it as a Yelp review.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, a girl expects a guy to be a little chivalrous, like on a first date at least.
And you mean just like opening doors and all that kind of good stuff?
Well, yeah, like I don't know. I consider myself a lady, classy. I like to be treated like one. But the bill came at the restaurant, and he said, "How do you want to split this?"
Oh, on a first date that he asked you out on.
On a first date that he asked me out to.
Yeah.
And I was really taken aback. So I just kind of like reached into my wallet. I gave him a 20. I was like, okay, I guess this should cover it. And then he had the balls to just say, well, I think you had a bit more bread than me, and you also had a second glass of wine.
Stop it.
So he wanted more
Stop
money?
it. Wow. He was not counting what your charges should be.
No.
I gave him a little bit more money, and he goes, well, actually, I think maybe just a little bit more because that tip is only about 15%.
Hey, Tara? Tara?
Yeah.
Gary is actually on the other line. Gary?
Oh,
Look, I always give 20%. I don't know why you would want to give 20% to like the waiter. Even if I leave a bad review, I still leave 20%.
Okay,
That's all
you know
I'm
what?
saying is we
Tip
weren't leaving
aside,
that tip.
I shouldn't have had to pay for anything. I mean,
If we
But I paid
decided,
for the valet. I mean,
beforehand,
I
you know, like,
picked you up and stuff.
I don't know,
I
it's
was
going to
doing
be too
some
expensive
chivalrous
for you.
stuff.
Maybe we should have gone to a Jack in the Box, Gary. I mean, seriously.
And this was like our very first date, and I didn't choose this restaurant. We both said we wanted to review it together. I don't think it's weird to split the check on our very first date.
I mean, like, this is not how someone wants to be treated when when they want to take you out. You know, it's like I don't want to have to dig into my purse to like help pay for the sales tax. I don't know. It made me feel like honestly.
Tara, would you not have had a problem with it if you had chosen the restaurant?
Maybe that would have been different.
Maybe it would have been different. Yeah, okay.
No,
Tara, come on. You're giving the guy a bad time because he just wanted to split bills with you.
He counted how many glasses of wine.
Maybe I'm just like old-fashioned that way. I honestly am. Somebody asks you out. They choose a restaurant. He's taking me out. Like, he should pay for the bill.
If that would have been that kind of date, I would have paid for it. But this was like a mutually agreed upon, like, we're going to go review this restaurant together.
I don't know.
Sounds like a business deal, not a date.
Yeah.
Do you know what it's like to be on a date with you? I mean, you literally were, like, nobody does that. Guys don't do that. They don't. We were going to go review the restaurant, but to me, like, I thought it was like that was an excuse to, like, have you take me out, you know? Like, because I liked you. Like, I thought it would be fun to go. It was, it was a date.
Now, Gary, would you have been okay if she would have just given you the 20? In hindsight, maybe that was where you should have drawn the line.
No, I mean, 20 didn't even begin to, like, cover it. I don't know what that was. I don't know why I should be expected to pay for everything, especially because it's a lot of
what you should be doing. It's the first date. After this, like, the second date, third date, maybe we can split it. Like, that's just what happens on dates. Whoever takes them out pays for it.
But you were ordering a $14 glass of wine. I mean, just think about that.
Oh,
really expensive. Why would you do that on a first date?
What's the difference between a $12 glass and a $14 glass? It's a $2 difference. Are you counting pennies? Like, are you super poor? Like, what's going on here?
Tara,
Really?
practice a little self-control. All right, when you're out on a date, and don't order the most.
We're going out to a French restaurant.
Yeah, come on, get
All right.
the house Merlot. You're fine.
Well, how about this? We take money out of the equation and send you guys out on a second date, and we will pay for it.
Yelp anywhere of your dreams.
Yep.
I don't know if we can afford Tara's taste.
Tara, will you go out with Gary again? We will pay for a second date.
Oh, man. I mean, maybe I should go out with you guys.
No, because I'll make you split the bill for sure. Will you go out with him again?
You know what? I would love to see Gary take himself out. I think that he should see what he's like on a date with himself.
Wow. Gary, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I guess our Yelp ors don't vibe or whatever.
Gary, I'm also going to need your address because I need to present you with half of the bill for this phone call. That's cool. On the phone for a second date update today feels bad because they think they screwed up the date. It was a date that they weren't even on.
What?
Actually, a date that had nothing to do with them at all.
Whoa.
But they think that they screwed it up, and they want us to help fix it. Barbara is on the phone with us. Barbara thinks that she ruined her son's date.
Oh
no.
Hey, Barbara, how you doing?
Oh, I've been better. How are you?
I'm not too bad. So this is an interesting story. We got your email, and you feel like you ruined your son's date.
Honestly, I don't think. I know.
You know.
Oh.
Okay, tell us what you did.
Oh, gosh. I became the mother I swore I'd never be. I have a son, Jeremy. He's 21, but he still lives home with me. And he went out on a date with a new girl, and I wasn't really sure of where he was and what his plans were, but it got to be rather late, and I got a little antsy, because he's usually home at a decent hour, and, well, I got kind of worried and started calling his phone.
Oh, no.
Okay. How many times did you start calling his phone?
Oh, God, at least 6, 7 times. It just kept going straight to voicemail, which made me even more anxious.
Okay.
So what'd you do, Barbara?
Well, I guess at my age you shouldn't be doing the social media thing, but I went on his Facebook page and I posted on his page to all his friends, does anybody know where Jeremy is?
No!
Please have him call his mom.
Barbara!
You know he's 21 years old, right, Barbara?
All I can say is it was like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I went overboard. I really did, but it was 2 o'clock in the morning, so whatever was going on, clearly I ruined it.
Oh, and I know what's going on at 2 o'clock in the morning. You ruined that.
Okay, let's not go down that road. Okay?
So what was his reaction then to that? I mean, I'm assuming he came home at a certain point.
Yeah, he was pretty angry.
What did he say to you?
He just came in slamming the door and screaming at me, "How could you do that? That was the best date I've had in a year, and you ruined it. You ruined it." And he just stormed off. And I'm like trying to talk, and I'm saying, "What did I do? What did I do?" And he starts screaming at me, "Facebook, Mom, you Facebooked it."
So, Barbara, you actually now think it's a good idea to continue this line and call his date is what you want us to do?
I mean, I just don't know what else to do. It's apparently he really, really liked this girl, and things were going quite well. And things turned after I did what I did.
So, how do you have this girl's phone number?
Really?
Yeah, really. How do you have it?
I went in his phone.
Oh my gosh, Barbara!
You're making things worse. You know that, Barbara.
Well, I was hoping with you guys I could turn things around.
Maybe we could fix it.
So your goal is to get this girl on the phone and convince her to go back out with your son.
And I swear I'll stay away.
Oh my gosh, if I got this call from a guy I was dating's mom, I would run 8,000 miles in the other direction.
But at least she's sweet. It's not like
can't we turn it into something? Can't we laugh? Find the laughter in it?
I think it's funny.
Yeah, well, for us, not for her son.
For sure.
Well, I know not for him, but maybe if we can make her laugh, she'll reconsider if I swear to stay away until the wedding.
Yeah, maybe. Well, don't bring up the wedding thing. That might be a bit much.
I promise.
Okay, so if you make this call and she doesn't want to go out with him again, and then she ends up calling your son and saying, "Hey, can you tell your mom to back off?" He's already mad at you. Don't you think he's going to get even more pissed?
Well, I mean, the way I look at it is they don't have a second date anyway.
Yeah.
So if she goes out with him, it's a win. If she doesn't go out with him, then it's status quo.
Yeah, I guess you can't make her talk to him less if she's not talking to him after the date.
Have I meddled in my son's life over the years? Of course. But this is probably me at my absolute worst. And if you guys can help me fix this, it would mean everything, because I just got crazy. I got crazy. You know.
Well, we'll give it a shot. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, sort of. I don't really know how to say it, but we'll play a song, come back, see if we can get her to go out with your son again, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I'm having kind of a difficult time trying to figure out how to do today's second date update. If you're just joining us, Barbara is on the phone. Barbara's son, Jeremy, went out on a date with this girl named Nicole. While he was on the date, Barbara kind of freaked out because her son wasn't home yet. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So she was blowing up his phone and then finally posted on his Facebook page, "Has anybody seen Jeremy? I think he might be hurt." I don't know, looking for his son. And it embarrassed him. And apparently the date saw it. So when he got home that night, he yelled at his mom saying that she screwed up his date with this girl. The problem that I'm having, Barbara, is I need to figure out exactly how to do it at the beginning when I get this girl on the phone. Because normally I'll be like, "Hey, you went on a date with Jeff and he wants to get a hold of you." Now it's like, "Hey, you went on a date with Jeremy and his mom's on the phone and wants it." I don't want to blow up your spot real quick because that's probably going to creep her out even more if she knows that you're on the other line right away.
Yeah, if you could maybe kind of warm her up a bit before you tell her that part.
And Barbara, I didn't get it. Did you ever meet this girl?
No.
Oh, God, so she has no idea even who you are.
No.
She knows who she is.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, you ready to make the phone call?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Nicole, please?
This is Nicole.
Hey, Nicole, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Excuse me?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show. I got an email about you.
What?
Yeah, you recently went out on a date with a guy named Jeremy.
Yeah.
And I got an email because apparently you're not calling Jeremy back. I'm just kind of curious. Can you tell me why your date didn't go very well with Jeremy?
We had a nice time, but it was kind of weird. His mom seemed to be just like really concerned where he was. She just kept like calling him, and she actually posted on his Facebook asking if anyone knew where he was, and that was just maybe just a little too much for me.
Kind of killed it when his mom kept bugging him?
Yeah, because I looked on Facebook. He went to the bathroom, and I just went on Facebook, and I saw the post, and I brought it up to him, and he immediately changed. I could tell he got super embarrassed, but then he was just really short with me, and it got a little awkward. And
were you guys just out at a bar or something at this point?
Yeah, we had just been hanging out, kind of getting to know each other for a couple hours, and then his mom kind of got involved.
But you could see it also as this guy has a really good relationship with his mother, which is a positive.
Yeah, I think that's great. I have a great relationship with my mom. I would hope that everyone gets to have a good relationship with their mom. But if I want to be in the middle of that is another...
Let me ask you a question, Nicole. If you were out on a date and your mom started doing that on your Facebook, what would you do?
I'd probably do just what he did. He was super embarrassed. I'd be really embarrassed. I'd probably shut down and not really know how to deal with it. Luckily, my mom wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
How
did you guys end the night then?
It felt a little abrupt because we were in the middle kind of chatting and getting to know each other. And then I brought that up to him, and it was kind of late anyway. So I think mutually we both kind of found a reason to call it a night not long after.
He hasn't sent you any text messages or tried to call you or anything?
There have been a few here and there. My schedule's been really busy, so it's been kind of hard to keep track of everything.
That's what everyone says when they don't want to go out with somebody.
Nicole, I have somebody on the other line that wants to talk to you.
What do you mean? He's not on the phone, is he?
Jeremy?
Yeah.
No, Jeremy isn't on the phone.
Okay.
His mom, Barbara, is.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
She wanted to talk to you and see if she could smooth things over. Barbara?
Oh, I'm here.
Hello.
Hi, Nicole. This is Barbara, otherwise known as the ever-dreaded helicopter mom. And I get it. I understand. I just went somewhere in my brain that I should have never gone, and I'm really calling to apologize to you. Jeremy doesn't know I'm making this call, and I'm hoping it kind of stays that way. But I just felt so horrible because I know he really found you lovely.
Barbara, I appreciate you reaching out. I can tell that you're a very loving and attentive mother, and you raised a wonderful man, and I really enjoyed getting to know him. But I'm not sure that, regardless of what part you played, if it was really going to work out with us.
Nicole, seriously, I understand. I understand that you're not a mom. And if you're ever lucky enough to be a mother, trust me when I tell you, you will look back on this and go, aha. I promise you. He's my boy, he still lives with me. I generally know where he is at all times, but it's my son. I make him lunch every day to this day. This is my boy.
Barbara, you might want to stop a little bit.
Oh my gosh, Barbara.
You're making him sound like he's 15.
No. It's just you really, really have to be a mom to see it from my point of view. And I understand why you're saying what you're saying, but what I'd like to do is make Nicole understand it from my point of view. It's a mom thing.
Oh, God, I hope not. I really hope not.
I understand where you're coming from, Barbara. I do. I just think that maybe, from what you're telling me, your son and I are in different places. I think that we're coming from different environments at this point, and I don't know that it's compatible.
Well, I mean, Nicole, please. I mean, how was your mother when you got your period? Wasn't she there for you?
Sure, she was there for me, but that was also 10 years ago.
It doesn't change. It doesn't change.
It needs to change, Barbara. It needs to change.
I'm an adult. I'm 21, and my mom raised me and trusts me and knows that at the end of the day, if I need her, I will call her, but otherwise I am making my way as a person. And
I hear you. Your mom, me, every mom on the planet, when you don't know what your child is or where your child is, you get a little nutty. I don't care how old they get to be.
You know,
this is so
especially when they're 21 years old.
Not a commentary on him. This is from the mom heart.
All right, well, I'm glad you were able to get that out, Barbara. Now comes the important question, okay? Nicole, would you like to go out with her son Jeremy one more time? I will pay for a second date for you guys.
I'm sorry, Barbara. I don't see this going anywhere, and I would rather appreciate our one date for what it was. I don't think that there's a second date.
A nice way to put it, Nicole.
You know, Nicole, again, I hear what you're saying. I understand that you've said no. But I am going to go out on a limb so far because of what an extraordinary young man that Jeremy is. I will host a beautiful, beautiful dinner. I will do all the cooking. I will stay out of it. I will clean. I will do everything. Just give this young man the chance that he deserves. Please.
Absolutely not.
No. You're missing out on a really good one here, Nicole.
Oh.
I'm sure that I am.
Oh,
all right, Nicole, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Barbara, I'm sorry that didn't work out for you.
Well, I thank you for trying.
No problem. In the future, I do have a suggestion for you for your son.
Yes?
They make these like little chips you can put in pets so you can find them everywhere. Get your son chipped, and then you won't have to go on Facebook.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
This is my boy, you know, he still lives with me. I generally know where he is at all times, but it's my son. I make him lunch every day to this day.
Wow. A lot of text messages coming in at 78592 saying, cut the umbilical cord.
Yeah.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you missed the second date update that we just aired, a mom named Barbara wanted to call a girl named Nicole because Nicole went out with her son. And during their date, Barbara didn't know where her son was. It was nearly 2 o'clock in the morning, and he wasn't home yet. So she was blowing up his phone and then started posting on his Facebook wall, like, has anybody seen my boy? Oh, God. And Nicole saw all that and was like, wow, this mom is way too into her kid's life. The kid is 21.
Not 12.
He is an adult.
Yeah.
So crazy. He needs to move out of his mom's house ASAP. Like, somebody find that guy a job, give him some sort of, like, move in with another family. I don't know.
If she's making his lunches, you know she's also doing his laundry.
Everything.
You know everything.
Which
is
means
done for
he
him.
is going to be a nightmare to date because he has never actually done his own dishes.
Oh,
so
you're
the mom
right.
wanted to get the girl on the phone to apologize for blowing up the phone and blowing up his Facebook and making things awkward on the date because her son came home very angry at his mom.
Yeah.
Apparently yelled at her and then stormed off to his room, which sounds like he's not really actually an adult.
I hate you.
Yeah.
You never let me do anything.
You ruin everything, Mom.
Slams the door.
Text in at 78592 says, you guys should have moms call in more often for second date updates. That was extremely awkward.
Dude, I am abnormally close with my mother, and she wouldn't even do something like that.
Another text in at 78592 says, second date update is the best birth control ever. And then another person said, oh my God, it's not a mom thing. I would hate to be her son.
Yeah.
A little too wrapped up in her kid's life, I think. Yeah. Remember, if you want a second date update, whether you're a mom, a grandmother, a great aunt,
We don't care.
whatever, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.